guys, welcome back. Last video I kind of mocked up a few things and didn't really work out as well, so I ordered the new parts and now we got them in. So right now I have the water pump back on it. I'm going to mock up the alternator. Now is going to be over here, and then the power steering is still going to be over here, but it took a new bracket. So I'm going to go ahead and get that mocked up with the new kit that we got. This one's actually for this engine, and it should work. We're going to get it put together real quick here, and then next after that we're going to get that exhaust piece I showed you last time. We're going to go and get it on the engine, and then I'm going to mark it, cut it if I need to, and then get it welded up, and then we'll kind of keep moving on from there.
That's it, all installed.
It's at least mocked up. It's gonna come back just a hair, but see, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Well, here is the power steering bracket kit. Looks just as nice as the alternator, so we'll show us putting that on. We had to do a little bit of disassembly on the power steering pump so we can get this on, but we'll show it getting mocked up just like the alternator, and then after that it should look pretty good, and we'll go from there, work on the exhaust after that. Alright, well, we got the water pump put on, or not the water pump, the freaking power steering pump. Here's the bracket done complete. We didn't really show time lapse of it because it's kind of boring, but it looks really nice with the alternator. That's where it's going to sit. We still have to change the water pump. This is just the other truck pump, so we just used it to mock it up and make sure it all kind of worked and was there. Once we get the actual Camaro pump, we'll go ahead and install everything for good. And this alternator is junk. I'm just using it for mock up, and I'll get a new alternator for it. And then I'll clean up this power steering pump and paint it and make it look nice. But yeah, same with the crank pulley. I'll get it painted too. But yep, there's the front end, basically how it's going to look. Like I said, there's no tensioner. Obviously the pulley is not on the power steering pump, but there's no tensioner or anything. It's just the turnbuckle here tightens the belt on the alternator, so it actually makes it look really clean. There's only 4 pulleys on the entire thing, so that'll be pretty nice looking. So yeah, we're going to try to get the header mocked up and maybe weld the end piece on, and then kind of show you. We went to the junkyard as well today, and we got the stuff for the OBD2 port, and so we'll be able to get into the computer and reprogram and stuff so we can get it running here soon again for longer once we get the rest of the fuel system plumbed. But we're actually moving along pretty good. I got the stuff for the exhaust as well today, so it should turn out pretty well once we figure it out. It's here. I'll actually just show it here. Go grab the
muffler.
And here's the muffler. It's single 3-inch in to dual 2.5 out. It is actually stainless. It's Jegg's brand, but it's kind of like a Flowmaster type. And then the single 3-inch in is going to be off the Y pipe, off the engine. So the headers are going to come down and Y underneath the transmission on the passenger side, and it's going to go single in. Then I'm going to run dual 2.5s out, kind of behind the passenger door, right in front of the passenger side rear tire, and kind of like smash it to de-oval them and then cut them, like slant cut them out the side. So that'll look pretty good, I think. And then also we went to the junkyard today and I got the pedal for the drive-by-wire. Like I said, I also got the OBD2 port to do that, and I got a spare harness and a mass airflow sensor. So that should be the rest that we need to get it running, hopefully here soon. So yeah, really just wiring, and then once I get the water pump, I should have the water pump the next couple days to get it going, and then after that it's going to just be wiring up the rest of it and firing up and actually running it, maybe even driving it. Should be real soon. So in the next couple videos we will hopefully show it running, but this video we'll go ahead and get the header mocked up and ran, and then maybe some more fuel system. Alright guys, it's probably been another day or two since that last little bit of footage of trying to put the alternator on the water pump and everything with the new brackets that I have. We did go ahead and get a new water pump in with the inlet coming out the front, like this is coming up and over, so I can clear the. But instead of showing me tearing this all back apart and everything like we did last time, so I'm just going to shoot it over to time lapse. I also got new valve cover gaskets that I'm going to get put on. And then I'm going to button up, this entire front end so I don't have to take it up again. I'm going to, put the gaskets on the water pump, paint a few things to get it finalized. And then after I get the valve covers on, I'm going to finalize those and then probably put in the radiator, get that stuff mocked up. But I'm just going to shoot over time lapse here for a little bit, and I'm just going to start knocking a few things out. You can see me kind of get the front of the engine put together and everything kind of just starting to come together a little more. So yeah, I'm going to get started. Alright guys, I did want to show you that I actually did get the driver's side exhaust fabbed up and welded. As you see, I had to add just a little bit of a 45 kickdown to the flange. And then obviously you can see I pulled the classic, freaking forgot the flange, so I had to cut it and put it on and weld it back, but that's all working now. But I had to have a little kickdown to get it away from the firewall, and then added this so I could do the flange. But yeah, the driver's side's all done now. The passenger side is just fine. So it goes down and exits at a really good spot, and it already has a flange. So now, as you can see, I've been kind of working back here on the header. I'm going to go ahead, now that I have the header back off and it's done, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these fuel lines mounted up. Just the return and the sending fuel line to the regulator, and then to my fuel rails. So yeah, that'll all be buttoned up. So I wanted to go ahead and add this to the end of the video. I know I kind of did a lot of front accessory dry stuff. As you can see, I went